been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well, too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
30 seconds left in the session. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are the fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 42.9. Piastri, and we're in front of Tsunoda, Norris and Schumacher. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are, so the current fastest lap, 1:42.9. Piastri, and just behind us are Tsunoda, Norris and Schumacher. Pitting this and going to the pits at the end of this lap.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. It's wet here today and we're expecting those downpours to continue. This will make for a difficult sprint for all the teams. Spa-Francorchamps is a 4.35-mile tour of the Ardennes countryside, with 9 rights and 10 lefts, giving us a grand total of 19 corners. Average lap speeds in the dry can reach about 145 miles per hour, but without a significant improvement in the conditions, we're not going to be seeing anything like that today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Tsunoda, Norris, Michael Schumacher and Leclerc, Verstappen, Senna, Antonelli and Alex Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Isaac Hadjar and Sainz, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Jack Doohan and George Russell. Lawson and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Gruffy. Probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Max, radio check from the pit wall.
Yeah, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Radio check, Matt.
Loud and clear. Oh.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 minutes more of rain before it starts to dry up. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Driver ahead, Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 0.8 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Time last lap, 1 minute, 59.7. Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you.
I'm -5 brake pads and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
1.1 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Alright, at the moment you're losing 3/10 a lap. Come on, dig in. We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. The dry line's going to come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Seems to be the fastest tyre for now. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, clear.
The f is this? I got damage, boys, but wing.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish the race strong. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. No rain expected for the time being. Inters look like the best tyre for now. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster, we're right on the crossover. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 13.8 seconds. No rain expected for the time being. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. And that's P18. Lawson ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on old intermediates. Okay, Bortoletto behind. They're on old intermediates. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Tyre condition still looking good. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster, we're right on the crossover. 16th, we got P16. Behrman's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old intermediates, and that's Doohan behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old intermediates. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Okay, that's Behrman ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 54.2. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old intermediates. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1:53.7. And gap to the car in front, 3.3 seconds. They're on old intermediates, their tyres are 6 laps old. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home. Let's take it back.
Well done, Oscar. Well done. Checkered flag. Well done, buddy. Really good.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and, of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.